Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're looking at the property I found on Zillow that's priced lower than a lot of new cars. It's in Indianapolis, Indiana, and the price is honestly hard to believe. I'm going to show you what this place looks like, why it's so affordable, and what it's actually like to live in this part of the country. Let's check it out. This is 2858 North Kentwood Avenue, Indianapolis, Indiana, and the list price is $24,900. Let's look at the numbers. This is a two-story condo built in 1910. You're buying one unit, which is half of the building. It has two bedrooms and one full bathroom, with 1,508 square feet of living space. To put that price in perspective, the median home value in Indianapolis is around $260,000 at the moment. The median sale price is about $227,000. So this property is priced at roughly 1/10 of the city average. That's a massive difference. The cost of living in Indianapolis is already 15 to 20% below the national average, driven largely by lower housing costs. So even by local standards, this is an incredibly affordable entry point. Now, I want to be upfront with you. The listing says this condo needs updates and repairs, so it's being sold as a project. The description says, "Bring your vision," as there is plenty of upside here. So this is not a move-in ready home, but if you're looking for a project with serious potential, this could really be an interesting opportunity. Before we go further, let's talk about why Indiana and Indianapolis specifically is worth considering. First, the cost of living here is very reasonable. Indianapolis remains one of the more affordable large cities in the US. The median household income is around $63,000, and after paying for necessities, residents usually keep about 37% of their income. That's a comfortable financial lifestyle. Indiana also has some tax advantages. The state income tax is 3% for 2025, which is among the lowest in the country, and it's scheduled to drop even further to 2.95% in 2026 and 2.9% in 2027. For homeowners, Indiana offers property tax benefits as well. There is a homestead credit that can reduce your property taxes, and a new 10% tax credit on homestead property taxes, capped at $300. So between the low cost of living and reasonable taxes, Indiana offers a lot of value. Alright, let's talk about what's inside the property. At 1,508 square feet, this is a spacious two-story condo. It has two bedrooms and one full bathroom. The listing mentions raised ceilings, which gives the space a more open, airy feel. There are also some hardwood floors and vinyl windows. The interior is described as having an open palette. That means a blank canvas ready for you to make it your own. You'll need to put in the work: new flooring, paint, fixtures, possibly kitchen and bathroom updates, but the bones are there. The listing also mentions a covered front porch, which is a nice feature for relaxing outdoors. The description says, "Push yourself and see the fruit of your labor come to life." This is clearly a property for someone who's ready to take on a project and create something special. Outside, the property has off-street parking, which is always a plus in the city. The exterior is vinyl, which is low maintenance and durable. The property is located in the near North Side neighborhood of Indianapolis, just blocks from the Children's Museum, which, by the way, is the largest children's museum in the world. The neighborhood is described as a mix of residential and commercial areas, with local parks and schools nearby. It's an area that's experiencing revitalization, which means property values could go up over time. Being close to the museum, universities, restaurants, and downtown amenities means you're never far from things to do. Getting around is also easy. The city has Indigo public buses, and this neighborhood is within walking distance of the Red Line. That's a bus rapid transit route that makes getting around the city pretty straightforward. There is even an app you can use to plan your trips, and since you're close to major highways, you can get anywhere in the city and beyond without much trouble. For shopping and everyday needs, you're in a mixed residential and commercial area. That means grocery stores, shops, and everyday services are all close by. You don't have to drive far for the basics, so everything you need, schools, hospitals, transportation, and shopping, is all within easy reach of this property. Now let's talk about what's actually around this property, because a cheap house isn't a deal if it's in the middle of nowhere. This condo is in the near North Side neighborhood of Indianapolis, just north of downtown. You're close to universities, restaurants, and all the downtown amenities, so you get city living without paying downtown prices. When it comes to schools, Indianapolis has several good public school districts serving the area, so this could be a good option for families or future resale value. For healthcare, you've got world-class hospitals nearby. IU Health Methodist, IU Health University Hospital, and Riley Hospital for Children are all in this area. That's some of the best medical care in the country, right in your backyard. So, is 2858 North Kenwood Avenue worth your attention? Here's my take. This is a very affordable property in a city with a low cost of living and good infrastructure. At under $25,000, the entry price is incredibly low, about 1/10 of the city's median home value. But let's be realistic, this is not a move-in ready home. It needs updates and repairs, and it's being sold as a project. You'll need to bring your own contractor, and you'll likely need to pay cash. If you're handy, if you're an investor, or if you're looking for a project to build sweet equity, this could be a great opportunity. Indianapolis itself is an affordable city with good hospitals, decent schools, and plenty of outdoor spaces. And being blocks from the world's largest children's museum is a pretty cool bonus. As always, do your own research, get an inspection, talk to a local realtor, and make sure you understand what you're getting into. But if you want a low-cost entry point into the housing market, this one is worth a look. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button and subscribe. Let me know in the comments, would you take on a project like this? I'll see you in the next one.